Guys, I'm having real issues taping my vlog today. You have no idea. Oh jeez. I wanted to tell you guys. So yesterday, yeah, I did my grocery shopping and I'm over that. And but you know, you got to do what you got to do. It definitely requires extra effort to really buy the good healthy food. Actually, you know what? I was going to show you guys, but I don't feel like it now. I got at Costco, they had these chicken meatballs, fully organic, no fake ingredients, and they're meatballs made out of chicken. Fabulous. And one of the things, remember I told you guys I had read that book by Bethany Frankel, the Naturally Thin book, which I got to tell you guys, maybe I'm crazy. That book plus, what's it called? Intuitive Eating is really helping me. And in particular right now, because if you've noticed, obviously the food that I was buying that I'm talking about is a little bit outside the realm of just tilapia, broccoli, and spinach. I'm just coming to some realizations lately about kind of my own mindset and getting my own mindset in a more reasonable place. I just want to be able to live my life while I'm pursuing fitness goals. And my fitness and my training, I love training. I love being in the gym. I love working out. But you know what? I also like doing different kinds of workouts. And I don't like my training and my diet to, I love this song, overtake my life. And I gotta tell you guys, the past 9 months, it's been overtaking my life. And I don't blame anybody but me. Okay, so this is not to say anything bad about anybody else. But you have to come to the point where sometimes you realize if your mind's not in the right place, it's time to like chill out, take a step back, and figure out what makes you tick, what's making you act this way, what's making you freak out, and figure out what's right for you. Because the key is, guys, there's no one right training program or diet program for anybody. All of our bodies react differently. Sherry and I have done pretty much like the same exact type of a diet, and she'll lose 10 pounds and I don't lose anything. And then I can do something else and lean out. Who knows? All of us are different, and you've got to decide what you want to do. Because I do know that one of the things I've been doing is trying to please other people with my training. And you might be like, who are you trying to please? But sometimes, you know, you get involved and you're like, well, I should do this because, you know, so many people were writing to me saying you should compete, you should compete. Guess what? I don't want to compete. But I started allowing myself to talk about it because so many people were like, oh, you should do it, you'd be great. Guess what? If I don't want to do it, that doesn't make me a bad person. And let me tell you, I so love that sport. I hope that's okay to call it a sport. I mean, when I look at Jenny's DVD and Gina's DVD, I just look at them in awe, and I think that's like a work of art. I do not want to compete. I'm not going to change my mind on that. I know that for sure now. But you have to figure out what it is that you want, why you want it. Make sure it's you that wants it, that you're not doing it for a husband or a parent or, you know, to impress somebody else, but that you're doing it for you. Because if you're not doing it for you, to take care of you, you're not going to sustain it, period. So anyway, I will tell you guys a little bit more of what I'm learning and incorporating and why, but I just got to tell you, I finally feel like I'm paying attention to me. Like I'm dealing with what's been making me so crazy and obsessive with this training and whatnot the past 9 months. And the bottom line is, I love training. I love being at the gym. I love eating good, great, healthy foods. I don't sit here and dream about cupcakes. Well, maybe once a month. I don't think about bad food on a regular basis. What I do think about, and what I've realized the past couple of weeks as I've been reading and kind of becoming a little bit more normal in my eating and my training is, you know, I thought up a couple recipes the other day and I'm like, I don't remember the last time I cooked something fun. You know why? Because I've been in this mindset of, oh, I can't make that, I can't have it in the house, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to have those ingredients. And I, you know what, my favorite sandwich, it used to be a turkey Reuben. I do not remember the last time I've had a sandwich. I mean, and when you get to the point where you're freaking out over the possibility that you've eaten an apple and it's a carb, there's something that's not balanced up there as far as your approach. And I'm not talking about you guys, I'm talking about me. These are the things that I'm dealing with. And it was pretty interesting too, because if you guys get Self magazine, this episode, this episode. Page 30, there's an article about Monica Seles. And I'm not really into tennis, but it was pretty timely. Because, you know, I just finished reading that Bethany Frankel book, Naturally Thin, which I think is phenomenal. It's really what got me started thinking about, like, Kelly, there's a way to live and be fit and be healthy and live while you're doing it and enjoy your life instead of freaking out about every situation because it might, you know, it might take 5 minutes off of my workout, or, you know, is that 1 extra gram of carb, or did I have 5 ounces or 6 ounces of tilapia, and how much, you know, was my spinach balanced out? That's not, I don't think that we have to necessarily be programmed that way. It definitely works for a competition, but guess what? I'm not competing. So I don't need to be that crazy in my mindset. And your mindset determines your state of mind every day. I don't know if that completely makes no sense. You've got to be able to get up every day and be happy with who you are and happy with what you're doing. And let me tell you guys, like for the past 9 months, I have been miserable as far as being obsessive about my diet and my training, freaking myself out, pushing myself beyond what is normal, and obsessing and just becoming more of this like self-loathing creature. I mean, I just don't think you guys have any idea. And it's stuff that I'm going to talk about a little bit here and there because I'm sure there's some of you that are that way. But I'm finally coming to the place where I just, you know, I've read some of these things, I've talked to some other people, and I feel more calm about it. I feel more reasonable about it. I feel more like, okay, I'm doing what I think is right, what I know is right for me. I'm not feeling like I have to do what this person says or what this person did or whatever. Sometimes you just got to shut off all that noise and listen to yourself. And that's what's key. And myself is not saying, hey, I want to go out and eat Krispy Kremes and McDonald's every day. I'm not into that stuff. But anyway, if you read, check out this Self magazine because there's a really good story in there about Monica Seles, and she has a book coming out. I think it's April 21st. Long story short is, she's somebody, her weight's gone up and down. She had some pretty traumatic experiences in her life with family. And then she, I think, had a leg injury and was freaking out because she's like, I'm going to gain weight, da-da-da-da-da. But it was that leg injury and kind of being grounded and not being able to train or whatever. Bottom line is she just kind of took that time to figure out, you know, food issues, these emotional, crazy dieting food issues. And guess what happened? She found a healthy way to deal with life, a healthy way to deal with food. She's thin, she's happy, and she's living her life. And it really inspired me. I wish the book was out now because I would read it now because it really spoke to me and what's been going on. But anyway, I did want to tell you about that. Whoa! And Tommy, aren't you excited that I remembered my shoe today? So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys, I really, really feel good about all this stuff. It's like it's all coming together. I have no idea how this strap works. Isn't this sad? But I have these fabulous shoes and I clearly have not worn them yet. I'm gonna have to, okay. Anyway, do you like? I'm trying to figure out the strap. Pedicure? Shoes? I can't figure out the strap. See what I'm saying? And look, like a snake. That's not what a snake does it? Anyway, so what time is it? 9 o'clock? 9. I need an espresso. Time for Tassimo! Have a great day. Be positive. And send Kelly kisses.